Welcome back! We are here for a hug. Because some days, you just need a hug. Everyone needs a hug. And this is called Hugs by paledusk. Now, I have never listened to paledusk before, except when I heard this little snippet of this song when I checked out the trailer. You guys were here when I checked out the trailer, and I heard just an inkling of this song, and I said, I need that full song. I need the whole thing. I need more of it. Well, ask, and you shall receive. Yeah! The tonal switch up. I love that shit. Oh, this was just going hard from the jump. From the jump, this is exactly what I wanted. This is metal coated, and I'm so here for it. This is what I would expect from a Kaiju number 8 opening. But this isn't Kaiju number 8. This is Hugs by paledusk, and this is the Gachiakuta opening. And I don't even know what's happening right here, but it looks like a lot of garbage. A lot of garbage has accumulated in that pit or wherever they're at. This is a lot of trash, but it's art as well. It kind of reminds me of that project in Detroit. I can't remember the exact name of it. The Heidelberg Project? The Heidelberg Project, I believe it's called. But it's all just trash that's been accumulated, and they form it into art pieces in this one neighborhood. It's a whole neighborhood. You gotta look it up. I'll try and link it in the comments below if you want to check it out. But when I visited it, it's just art everywhere. They take all of these pieces and create things out of it. And that's what I see happening here. This is just whatever is at your disposal, you are using. So all this trash that is accumulated and compiled here, they're making do with what they have at their disposal. And I see these hands sort of representing maybe the hands of time and perhaps the history behind these items here. And that's one of the things that I love about going thrifting or antiquing. One of my favorite things is finding items. When you pick them up and you can just imagine, you just envision the history behind that item. Where has this item been? Where has it gone? Where has it traveled? What has this item seen? You might not know the history, but you just get this feeling when you have it. Love that, man. Love this already. We're taking it from the top. This is going hard. There's a lot of hands in this opening, too. Because even at the start here, this looks like we're at a concert. And the stage is up here. We have these heavenly lights shining down on the crowd. And everybody's got their hands up, and we're about to go crowd surfing. And then the camera, as it's panning, it's racing through the hands, swiping past the camera. It becomes apparent that that's not a band performing, and it's trash day. It's intense. And I'm so here for it. Hit me with it again. Hit me. Ah! Oh, yeah! Oh. The abyss. sick as fuck. Oh, the way everything's just exploding. This whole opening's exploding. It's explosive diarrhea on the screen right now. I done shit my pants. Oh, the way that they time the growl, that snarl, that and there's a mouth coming out and it's just ripping things apart. Oh, oh, this is tough. Look at this. Oh my God, that. Do it again. Heard the strip on the record? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's. That was metal as fuck. Oh, that was so hard. That was so. There's things being deconstructed, destroyed, and then recompiling. It's almost like these lives that have been destroyed. But then they find a way to put things back together. Almost like all of that trash, all that garbage. They're just piecing everything back together. Oh my God. And the hands reaching out. These hands that have been buried, they've been discarded. They've been thrown away and buried underneath of this trash. But they're rising up. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was incredible. That was pure garbage. That was trash. That was the most trash opening I've ever heard in my life. And I loved it. Because that's exactly what it was supposed to be. Filthy. It was dirty. It was nasty. It was gnarly. Oh, I just received some hugs from Paledusk. They hugged my eardrums. This right here, this is gonna be up for contention for anime opening of the year. I'm calling it right now. That song's hard as fuck. Opening of the year, top contender right here, right now. And something about this show, man. There's just something so different about the show. I don't exactly know what the show's about, but from what I gathered in the trailers, there's people being discarded. There's people being thrown away. They're being just thrown into the trash. And that's not right. With the concept of this, there is this hierarchy, right? We go back to the hands here. We see this light shining down. It's almost like the heavenly lights. And then you have these hands, which could be seen as worshipers or believers, hopefulness. Because this pit that they are in, this is a pit of despair. These hands want to get out of this pit. How do they do that? They're not reaching for the heavens, because what's up there is not gods. Those are individuals that see these other individuals as being beneath them. They see themselves as the hierarchy. They see themselves as gods, the ones who decide where you fit in the world. When in reality, everybody is an individual. And they discard, they throw away, they trash these people as if that's their decision. So there is a separation. There's this hierarchy and this disconnect in this show. And depending on where they go with it, the psychological aspect of this higher thought, this has the potential to be anime of the year right here. I could see this in contention for anime of the year, and I haven't even watched it. Just based off of that idea, if that is the premise of this show, We could have anime of the opening, or anime of the year right here, and opening of the year on our hands in the same show. They could win both, potentially. Now, this pit of despair could also just be a metaphor. I don't know if the character is actually experiencing this, or if it's all a psychological thing, because he has this pit of despair, this feeling inside of him, where it could just all be psychological in how he sees the world. Because that would be another twist. That would, I'm getting all philosophical, but that would be another cool show. I don't know if that's actually what's happening here, though. But what I love about this opening is we see the body horror, the just disgusting things that are happening here. Because this world that they're living in is pure. This abyss, they said abyss in the song. This abyss that they're trapped in, that they've been tossed into, is completely disgusting. Yeah. You hear that in the vocals. That abyss, that despair, you hear that in the vocals. Because it's that discontent. It's that anger. It's that want for revenge. That aggressiveness. We have that feeling that they are exuding in the vocals is what these characters are experiencing. And they're unleashing those feelings. So when you have these hands rising up from the garbage, if those people that are above them and they think they're out of reach, if the ones that are below them in the pit ever get out of there, it's going to be a bad day. It's going to be a bad day. If you've ever watched The Purge, it's going to be very bad. And it's going to be very much like The Purge. And they're going to purge all of the impurities. Calm. Bring a calm. I feel like that's your inner angel and demon right here battling. The whispers back and forth with the arguments. And then the aggression. You have that little devil on your shoulder. You have the little angel. The angel's a little more silent, a little more calm. Trying to bring a calmness to the situation. But then you have the devil screaming at you. Like, fuck that shit with this. That's right here, man. I love this. The body horror that they show is reminding me of Akira, the 1988 anime film, Akira. And it's this dystopian world. But as much as we see things being destroyed here, we also see them being recompiled. So it's like their lives have been torn apart. And then, just when people want to count them out, just when they think there's no hope left for them, they pull themselves back together. And they're going to find a way out of this pit. They're going to find a way out of this abyss. Because why are they there? What is the reason for them being there? What did they do? Why are they down there? Maybe they feel like they don't belong there. They should never be down there. There shouldn't be this separation and this hierarchy in society. But unfortunately, we live in a world like that too. So, a lot of people are going to connect with this show. Whether they live in a pit or not, all comes into play psychologically. And this is a show I'm excited to see. I need to watch this. If what I'm theorizing here, this can be absolutely incredible. I need to watch it. But that's what I'm getting visually, vocalistically, musically. Absolutely amazing, super hot fire, deliciousness for my ears. My pleasure. And I feel like I've been hugged. Hopefully you've been hugged. If you would like a hug, just let me know. Incredible. Paledusk, I would like to hear more of your stuff. I would like to hear more of their catalog. So if you got some other recommendations, if they've done other anime openings especially, let me know. Leave me alone. Blah. Oh, I don't care who you are. That's going on the playlist right now. I'm doing it right now. Oh, that's so good. Okay, we need to check out the opening. We need to check out we just checked out the opening. We need to check out the ending for Gachiakuta now. I need to hear the ending. If it's anything like the opening, they set the bar high. You know what they say? One man's trash is another man's treasure. And I feel like this show is going to be a treasure. But very trashy. Very trashy anime. I mean, Oscar the Grouch might be living in there, after all. This might be Sesame Street. The ending is Tomoshibi by Dustcell. I've never heard Dustcell either. Let's go. The visuals are drawing me in, but so is this song. God, dustcell? We have a female group here, or is it just one female vocal? Ooh, is this ending made on Blender? We have a broken hand, which appears like it's been repaired, reaching down. The sky has opened. It's like this godly hand reaching down and releasing a cube. Oh, let's take it from the top. Dun, 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 dun. I felt like I was about to get involved in a race. Like there was a wow. It's very bright in here. Oh my god, making me look like Casper the Ghost. Hold on, let me fix that. That was the heavenly lights shining down. Because the music I was listening to. I don't even know what I was saying. It done messed up my train of thought. Let's take it from the top. It sounded like I was about to be involved in a race in Fast and Furious. Nothing like the opening. It's a girl group. Binding all the trash together. It's a heart! It's a heart! I heard the heartbeat in the audio! Dum dum, dum dum. All that trash. Home is where the heart is, and you live in a garbage disposal right now, so your heart is very much trash. Well, that was uplifting. Quite literally, he picked it up from the ground and uplifted it. But this singular spotlight cast out, I'm guessing this is the MC here. But he lifts that cube that was released by the godly hand. So he's giving it like a second chance. He's getting it out of the trash pile. This could be signifying that even if you fall into the pit, your life is not over. There's still a second chance for everybody. And I don't know what the cube itself represents. If the cube represents him, perhaps he's picking himself up because it's damaged. The cube itself is damaged. And the people that fall into the pit or get thrown into the pit are probably seen as like damaged goods. That warp. And then it starts recompiling itself again, just like the opening. There's that destruction of the items, the people themselves, but then there's the recompiling. We're fixing things. We're patching things up. This visual here was incredible. Like the trash had formed this boy. The trash has made this boy into what he is. The transition there with the swipe of the paper. Do that again. Oh, into the cube. He turns into the cube. They're one and the same. Things are being discarded. If you are down in this pit, you may look at each other as having difference, but you are no different from one another. You have all been discarded. You have all been told you're not good enough to exist wherever these other people think they should. in this hierarchy, the society that is above you. I love this visual of us falling down into the pit. We're surrounded by this trash. And the further we go down, there's history here. It's all stacked up. Oh my God, dude. This is a totally different flavor from the opening, because I was going hard with the opening. But this is like, it brings a calmness to me, and the vocals are so soothing. Dun, 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 dun. What is that beeping? Hold on. There's like a beeping going on in the background. It sound. Oh my God! It's a trash truck. It's a trash truck when they're backing up to pick up the trash. Ain't no way. No way. Oh, that is so slick. So clever. To put it for a garbage opening, or a garbage ending, a garbage show, and you have a trash truck beeping in the track. Oh, that's incredible. That's some flavor right there. They gave us some seasoning. Oh, baby. Something I've noticed with both of these, the opening and the ending, they threw everything at it. Whatever they could do to the track, whatever they could mix in, different sounds, the stripping, the removal of things, and then just the mixing, twisting, bending, contorting the sounds in our ears. Dude, they threw everything. And that is what's in the pit. They threw everything down. You can find your wildest dreams down there. And I found my wildest dreams right here with the opening and the ending. They threw everything at it. And it was total garbage. The worst of the worst. You ended up in the pit. And you're nothing but trash. And it's delightful. Thank you, dustcell. Thank you, paledusk. Look at this right here. Look at, as time is going on, we go from this happy world. Everything is super finely constructed, the nice details, the cube is intact. We transition here. And then there's slight damage. We're getting further down here. More damage is accumulating. There we go, more damage. We're being broken, we're being turned into trash. Man, I love it. I love it. I love the juxtaposition in the opening and the endings. It seems like there would be such a difference between them, and I think that could represent that there's supposed to be this difference between the hierarchy and the people who live in the pit. But in reality, there isn't much difference. It's all psychological. Now, in the opening and ending, of course, there is some difference, but what's not different is they're both absolutely spectacular. They have a great opening, they have a great ending, and now what remains to be seen is if the show is actually garbage. Gachiakuta, man. I gotta watch this. That was great.